King Edward Medical University is one of the historical and prestigious institutions of Indo-Pak subcontinent, have completed 160 years of excellence in medical education. It is a hub of research and academic activities. The role of King Edward Medical University in corona pandemic is exemplary, as by establishing telemedicine department on instructions of Chancellor of King Edward Medical University Chaudhry Mohammad Sarwar. King Edward Medical University and attached hospitals played a pivotal role in treating the patients during this outbreak of corona. In continuation of these academic and research innovations, Dermatology Department, King Edward Medical University, in collaboration with UNAIDS, UNFPA, WHO, formulated Book of Guidelines for the Management of Sexually Transmitted Infections. This book contains all the updated guidelines for the management of STIs, HIV, AIDS, and syndromic management in the form of tables, graphs, flowcharts, etc., which will be helpful not only for the dermatologists but also for gynecologists, physicians, surgeons, and other healthcare providers. Launching ceremony of this book held on 27th of November 2020 in Fletties Hotel, Lahore. Ceremony was honored by the Chief Guest Dr. Faisal Sultan, Special Assistant of Prime Minister on Health Regulations and National Services, Guest of Honor Professor Dr. Yasmin Rashid, Health Minister Punjab, Vice Chancellor King Edward Medical University Professor Dr. Khalid Masood Gondal, Vice Chancellor Fatma Jinnah Medical University Professor Dr. Amir Zaman Khan, UNAIDS Country Director Dr. Merlin, Professor Ijaz Hussain, renowned dermatologists and from all over Pakistan, and representatives of UNAIDS, UNFPA and WHO. Strict SOPs, that is wearing masks and social distancing, was followed during the event. Professor Dr. Yasmin Rashid congratulated the Vice Chancellor King Edward Medical University and Dermatology Department for formulating STIs guidelines. She also thanked all the collaborative bodies including UNAIDS, UNFPA and WHO. She told that these guidelines will be a great help for the doctors to treat STI patients, and in future further training of the doctors according to these guidelines can help the doctors in better treatment, thereby benefiting the patients of STIs. She appreciated Vice Chancellor King Edward Medical University that he is continuing innovations and research in the university, thereby fulfilling the basic requirements of any university.
मुबारकबाद पेश करना चाहती हूँ किंग एडवर्ड मेडिकल यूनिवर्सिटी को और प्रोफेसर एजाज साहब अंडर द गाइडेंस ऑफ द वाइस चांसलर फॉर प्रोड्यूसिंग दिस मैनुअल विच इज़ एक्सट्रीमली इम्पॉर्टेंट। हम बतौर प्रोफेसर्स और टीचर्स हमारा एक बहुत अहम किरदार होता है और वो किरदार ये होता है कि हम एक मुसलसल जद्दोजहद करें कि हमारे बच्चों में एजुकेशन का स्टैंडर्ड बढ़ाने के लिए हम अपने एनवायरनमेंट के मुताबिक और अपनी ज़रूरत के मुताबिक अगर गाइडलाइंस देंगे तो हालात बहुत बेहतर हो सकते हैं इलाक़े के लिए, अपने मुल्क के लिए और अपने जो हमारा अपना कल्चर है उसके मुताबिक किताबें लिखना बड़ा ज़रूरी है। इट्स एक्सट्रीमली इम्पॉर्टेंट टू राइट मैनुअल्स which actually give you a correct direction on how your own environment is. So it's extreme. I'm 100% sure that Professor Ijaz and his team have kept this in view. So developing a manual, a guideline, which can help you not only. I like the part where you talk to the patient, which is actually one of the most important aspect of trying to get to the bottom of any disease, and then of course testing them, and then finally giving them treatment. That is what is actually required.
Dr. Faisal Sultan was delighted to see the country director of UNAIDS and representatives of UNFPA and WHO. He said that we celebrate International AIDS Day on 1st of December. These guidelines will be helpful not only in treating the patients with AIDS and other STIs, but also help in their prevention.
मैं समझता हूँ कि अब बहुत वक्त से ये चीज़ वाज़े हो गई है कि ये गाइडलाइंस, ये प्रोसीजर्स, ये चेकलिस्ट हमारे प्रोफेशन का हिस्सा जो हैं उनको बन जाना चाहिए और आहिस्ता आहिस्ता बन रही हैं। तो आपका ये गाइडलाइन बनाना मैं समझता हूँ कि बहुत अहम स्टेप है इस तरह के काम में। ज़ाहिर है जब एक चीज़ लिखी भी मौजूद हो और ख़ुसूसन मेडिकल केयर कॉम्प्लेक्स भी हो गई है, दवाइयाँ, टेस्ट, उनका इस्तेमाल, उनका तरीक़ाकार इतना पेचीदा हो चुका है कि बहुत ज़रूरी है कि जब हम किसी का इलाज कर रहे हों और या किसी की तशख़ीस कर रहे हों तो उसमें हम एक स्टैंडर्डाइज तरीके को अडॉप्ट करें। तो अडॉप्ट करने की आसान तरीन जो टूल है वो ये है कि एक लिखी हुई या ऑनलाइन गाइडलाइन जो है उसको रेफ़र किया जाए।
Dr. Khalid Masood Gondal told that KEMU is reaching heights in research and academic activities. He said that he and his whole team is putting all the possible efforts to make it center of excellence in academics and research. Lot of research has been published and also ongoing on STIs, HIV and AIDS in King Edward Medical University. Dr. Merlin told that this launching of guidelines book is just a start. Actual benefit will be obtained when all the health care delivery people use it to benefit affected patients. UNFPA and WHO representatives said that they will continue collaboration with King Edward Medical University regarding all the research activities and innovations. Vice Chancellor Fatma Jinnah Medical University Dr. Amir Zaman Khan appreciated the tireless efforts of Dr. Khalid Masood Gondal in making KEMU successful not only in medical education but also in research through his effective policies, strategic guidance, best team and faculty. Chief organizer and editor of the guidelines book, Dr. Shaila Shaukat, gave presentation in which she highlighted the updates and innovations made in the book. Souvenirs were distributed by chief guest to all the distinguished guests. Dr. Merlin distributed souvenirs to chief guests, guest of honor and Dr. Khalid Masood Gondal. Vice Chancellor KEMU presented manual book and history book of King Edward Medical University to Dr. Faisal Sultan. King Edward Medical University will continue these academic activities in future.